Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Taurus for February 2019. Welcome, Taurus. Let's see what messages we've got for you this February 2019. Two of Wands, Two of Rods. Planning. Where are you going? What's the plan? Taurus, I'm sure there is a plan. You earthly beings. So I always say, New Year, make the plans. It's not too late. We're only 4 weeks in. So if you haven't made any plans yet, Taurus, which I'm sure you have, start planning. This is where you are right now, Taurus. The Lover's decision-making card. Okay, what are you going to do? Make those plans. Take action. How's your year going to end up? It's the card, it's the sign, it deals with the sign of Gemini, so it's thought, communication, getting to where you want to be. But you've got to make that decision. If it's about relationships, that's another matter as well. Make that decision, in or out. Let's see the crossing card. So this affects the whole 10. Ace of Cups. You could well have met someone new. Ace of Cups talks about wonderful new energy coming in. Emotional energy. It can be something you really want to do that you've just had a brainwave about. It can be somebody that you really connect and click with. Do something about it. Make some plans. Make it happen. Ace of Cups is a wonderful card, and it's very much a card of, in my interpretation of things, are how they're meant to be. People come into your life because they're meant to come in there. So you just don't let it sort of drift away. Use that emotional anchoring of the Ace of Cups to sort of get on with that situation and make it work for you. Learn and be willing to learn some lessons. The background. Two of Pentacles. Yes, you've been working away. Typical Taurus. Very good at keeping the juggling happening. The balls all going around in day after day. Things happening. Putting a lot of energy in. The more energy you put in, Taurus, the more you get out. Remembering that. And with the Ace of Cups too, just moving, letting that come in as well. Recent influences, lots of messages coming in. So whatever you've been putting in, you will get out. If you're waiting on news, good news is coming. So just use this really good energy of the Eight of Rods or Wands to make things happen. That's that sort of action sort of card, moving forward card. Make it happen. The more you've put out there, the more messages and more things that you've been waiting for will come into fruition for you. If you haven't done that yet, well, you can start doing it. It's never too late. But you will see a marked improvement in your life. If you put, the more you put out, the more you get back, Taurus. You know that anyway. The lesson. Five of Swords. So the energy of don't get into arguments and don't, you know, sidestep anything where you know that it's a frustrating energy of change, a frustrating energy of, you know, wasting energy on arguing with people. And you know the stance, just get on, make some action. Don't involve yourself in matters that really aren't going to go anywhere. They'll just be the same old, you'll come back with the same old. So you need to be wary of that, Taurus. You have to know when to sidestep certain situations or people, especially at work too, because they can be sort of quite time consuming and distracting, and it's not going to help you for where you want to go at all. So learn to sidestep any potential bother or trouble, because you know once you get in there you won't get out. It'll be sort of that revolving door sort of situation. So sidestep that, Taurus, this month, especially with your plans in mind. Near future, Taurus, is strength. So once you've done that, you've managed that, I believe you will do that, and then you can really plan what it is you want to do, whatever it may be for you personally. Just get it happening this year. So when the year comes to an end, you'll feel happy that you've achieved what you set out to. If you don't have any goals, it's time to get some, because you need to. We all need to feel satisfied with where we're going and what we're doing, all relative to us. You don't have to compare yourself to other people. But yeah, the strength road is quite, it's not a free, obstacle-free road. You're going to come against obstacles, but it's okay. You sidestep them. You move forward. You find another way around. You take a shortcut maybe, if you know that it's going to get you there. But be prepared for the pitfalls as well, Taurus, and you're quite good at that. You're the builders of the zodiac. You make things happen. So it's an interesting new road. If you choose to make these plans, this is what'll happen, and it'll be good. And whatever you learn with your plans and your new ideas for this month particularly, it will be very fruitful for your overall strength and your overall growth in your world, in your life, where you're getting to, where you're going to. What's happening you're not realising is Six of Cups, so very much a reunion card. Going back to people from the past, a lot to do with old connections from the past. But perhaps sometimes they can help with the future plans as well. Or just going back to something you always wanted to do, but you just haven't had the time to do it. But it's a very emotional card too, because it belongs to the Cup suit. So it's about doing something about it. Going back, remembering what it was that really fired you up, what you wanted to achieve. Looking back into the past, even way back to childhood, or people that can sort of help you too from the past. Six of Cups, and it's also a very sort of past life-ish energy of, you know, people and situations are in your life for a reason. So run with that this month, Taurus. Take what you can from the past and plan for the future. How others see you. Yeah, ideas running around in your head, but you still haven't kind of settled on one particular one, and it's time to do that. And maybe people around you are thinking, oh my God, you know, there's so many ideas going on in that person's head, but they're so able to make those ideas materialise and make them concrete. So you need to do something about it. Make it happen. Don't just leave it, oh, well, once I was going to do this, but I didn't do anything about it. So don't be one of those people. It doesn't really suit you guys anyway to be like that. You're very, you know, earthy people. You get things done. You build things, and you're prepared to build things because you know it's going to get you to where you want to go eventually. Positive feelings. Yeah, there's been a lot on, Taurus, an awful lot on this month or this year, you know, recently. You've got a lot of things happening, but it's this Ten of Wands is about, you know, just step back, have a bit of a rest too. You've got a lot on, you've got things going on everywhere, and it's more spiritual energy. The tank's sort of on red. So you need to step back and fill it up again. Renewal of energy, basically, Taurus. Reset. energy will come back, but reset, even if it's 2 days or a weekend where you just step back and think, okay, I'm going to make this happen. Final outcome, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, so what better card to end it on? Ace of Pentacles, it's brilliant. Promotions, all sorts of things coming in for you. So I'm getting from this that you are going to sort of make a move. You've got 2 aces already in this 10 card reading. So it's all about new beginnings. So make it happen. Put in for that promotion. Finish those unfinished things that you've wanted to do. Put new ideas into actual practice rather than just let them be a floating, drifty idea that will, you know, sits there in your head. Make it happen because it will pay off for you, Taurus. Absolutely. I'm just going to pop one explanatory card on that Page of Swords, Taurus, because it's not really what you're about. You don't sort of tend to just have ideas running around in your head. You tend to be people of action in terms of things like that. You've got an idea, you make it happen. So I'm just going to see why people see you like that. Well, you are the magician, so, you know, you've got all the potential you need to do whatever it is you want to do. So make it happen. You know you can do it. It's a tricky energy as well. It could be, you know, there could be a few obstacles, but hey, that's life. You know how to go around obstacles. Brilliant. Okay. Now your overall message, hopefully tying together the whole reading for February, Taurus, is patience. At the end of the way is freedom. Till then, patience. Patience is a fine, noble quality. It implies that everything is possible in the timelessness of space and being, and a deep knowingness reminds you that nothing can fail you but your own impatience. So there you go, Taurus, patience. I hope you have a wonderful February, Taurus. Thank you, and we'll talk again in March.